Right, a bit more research on the load shifter here. Basically, I've got my hands on a UPS. This is not going to be used in the load shifter, but it is used for my research. Basically, I wanted to see how this switches from mains to battery backup, and if it synced the sine waves, or if it just went from wherever the mains left off and then started its own thing. So what I've done is I've got this transformer that goes down to 12 volts, and that's plugged into the back of the UPS there. I don't actually have the connection to go into there, so that's why it's just pushed in. I know I shouldn't do that, but it's a one-off. And then the other side of the transformer connects to the oscilloscope there, and then it's plugged into channel 2. So basically what that means is that if I turn the UPS on, we see the output of it. Then if I adjust this, that's the output of it. And then if I turn the mains to the UPS off, which I can do on this remote switch, it does that. So that shows us that the UPS is not a pure sine wave UPS. It's actually a square, modified sine wave UPS. Then if we put it back to how it was and we press single sweep, then basically that isn't going to update itself until I press this button like that. See? So if I put that up to there like that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the button and turn the power off at the same time. So if I just zoom this in on here, you'll see what happens. Right, so sorry, I'm using my SLR because my little compact camera that I usually use for videos is broken. Anyway, so we can zoom in on this by 5, move it along. So this is the mains frequency here, and then this is where it turns into the UPS modified sine wave. So you can see that it doesn't really bother syncing up. It just goes from where the mains left off. It levels out, and then the built-in thingy kicks in there, and then it starts doing its own thing. Right, I'm back again. Camera died, sorry. Yeah, as I was saying, it doesn't really bother syncing up. The mains is like this, 50 Hz, all as it should be. Gets to there and the mains drops, it loses power and gets to there, and then the inverter inside the UPS kicks in here. It does a bit of a... In fact, it looks like it could try syncing actually there because of the way that comes. But basically the next step is to get a cheap inverter, which I have got, and a battery to power it, and do the same sort of experiment with an oscilloscope and with something connected to it, like a laptop power supply that's old and doesn't matter if it breaks, or something along those lines. And when I get around to doing that, I will make a video of my progress and stuff. So thank you for watching, stay tuned, goodbye.